We've had many authors and, of course, publishers on the show in the lead up to the Ottawa International Craft and Book Expo. It is coming up this weekend, and today we are joined by another wonderful publisher, Mei Dang. She is with DC Canada Educating Publishing. Welcome to the show, Mei. Great to have you here. Mei, let's talk DC Canada. Tell me a little bit about the history behind it.
Okay. DC Canada is a children book publisher based in Ottawa since day one of our business. So we get into publishing first by collaborating with the Chinese publishers and the Canadian publisher to develop a learning English textbook for China. So since then, we expanded our publishing mandate from English language learning to in China to other international market.
Right.
So anywhere kids can, for learning English, we have books for them. We expanded to include other language learning like French, Chinese. We also have subjects on social study, on science, on math, and we have learning games as well as music. So anything we can inspire children to learn to become better of themselves,
right,
we publish for their innovative learning.
I was gonna say that because it sounds like you've been very innovative. One thing we always think about when it comes to learning is textbooks off the bat. But you mentioned games and you mentioned music. How did that come? When did that come into play?
Well, first in English language learning, whatever is the best way for children to learn English instead of books. So it's a song, right?
Right.
So music. So that's where we started. After learning English textbook, we feel there are not enough resources. We created more than 100 children's songs.
Really?
From their everyday, from counting, from color, from weather, anything, so they can sing in the classroom.
Right.
So we have a whole Ottawa artists participate, sing, from. It's the hardest work. Okay, you create the lyrics from word,
right,
and then music, and then find a musician to come and sing, and then after the production, a lot of work, and but we are proud. We have beautiful music, children songs for them to go to learn English.
Yeah, and it engages children too, right? Because there's a sense of entertainment, and children love to be entertained. So why not combine that with learning? And you've obviously done such a great job with it. You brought a whole bunch of stuff here with you. So let's just show off some of the things you brought with you here. Tell me a little bit about these pieces.
Okay, that poster is come from a book we newly published. Is a hide and seek wild animals in North America. So that is an exact page from the book we have. So let me see. I got too many books here.
You brought a lot. That's okay. We can look at.
So
there it is. There. All right.
It's hide and seek, and inside you can see each page. Kids can learn about a group name of the animal. But there's also a game. They need to find exactly which animal. It is like a weirdo, animals.
Yeah,
weirdo.
yeah.
So there are two animals to find. There is also a butterfly head somewhere throughout the page.
So again, engaging them and doing this little, exercise where not only is the book engaging, but you're making them do something, right? And I think kids love to do that.
Playing
right?
part.
Yeah.
Yes.
Let's talk about this other one. Next one is Northern Magic. This is a beautiful piece here. Again, from that book you're holding up, Recess in the Dark.
Yeah, Recess in the Dark is done by Kelly Daku, who is an Ottawa author. Actually, she taught in Northwest Territory years ago.
Okay.
And everyone, if you are not been there in the Arctic Circle, you don't know what the school life like.
Yeah.
So look at so she said students had to go to school in the dark, in the pitch dark.
Right.
That's, for several weeks there are no sun.
I know, we complain here in Ottawa how long the winters are, but when you look up north, it's unbelievable, isn't it? Yeah.
So it's an amazing book, introduce the Canadian culture to not only in rest of Canada, but also in the world. People can see, wow.
Yeah, and you know what I love? I mean, because you talked about sort of the international side of it, but you have a real focus on local authors and local talent and local artists. Where did that focus come from, Mei?
Well, we are in Ottawa, and we like to see, to support, because here we have a close direct contact.
Right.
We like to promote local authors as well, yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about the fact you do have a bookstore, right? Like you have a brick and mortar bookstore. Tell me a little bit about the store itself.
Yes, when we moved in our new office at 28 Concourse Gate, there are extra room. So we say, why don't we? So we have a bookstore there. Kids can go and play. They can read. They don't have to buy,
Right, yeah,
so as long as you can enjoy and, these wonderful books and games, that will be great.
You're going to be at the expo. Tell me what people can expect from you at the expo.
Well, at the expo, so last year called Book Expo. This year they add craft and books. So we have books, we have games. This is one of the learning games called Logical. So kids, they have to do this to match, the number with. So it's a play and learn. We also have like a puzzles. You recognize this is from the hide and seek book.
That's right. That's right.
And this is not only playing puzzle. There are also animal information sheet. They can learn about the animal.
So from one idea, one book, you've found different ways to teach children. It is as you said earlier, Mei, so innovative and so engaging for children. We really appreciate your time today, Mei. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
A big reminder again, you can meet Mei and the group at DC Canada at the Ottawa International Craft and Book Expo. It's coming up this weekend, March the 3rd to 5th. We'll be back with more Daytime Ottawa right after this. Don't go anywhere.